Hey programmers, Clever here. Today I want to talk with you a little bit about this interesting language that is called Now. I'm not going to go through the rationale of the language or anything else. I want to jump straight into the usage so you can get the feeling of the tool. So basically I'm going to create this new directory, and then I'm going to create this file called now file. So every now file starts with titles and a description, and that's it. You can save it and then run now, and it's going to show us the title and the description of the document, and it's completely useless, I know, but then you can create commands like comments / hello, and you can print hello world. And now when you run now, you see the title, the description of the document, and a command. And we don't know what this command does, so we can improve this a little bit and give it a description. Says hello. And we run now again, and now we have a comment with a description, and then we can simply execute now hello, and it's going to print hello world. So as you can see, now is kind of a mixture between a document language and a programming language. So it's not like a general purpose language in any sense. It's just like a utility language in which it's a kind of middle ground between a makefile and a full script on Bash or Python or whatever. And those are commands. You can have as many commands as you want. And let's say you want to say hello to someone specific. We can add parameters to this command, and the name is who. We can say that the type is string and the default value is world. Okay, so now we can execute now again, and it's going to show you that you have this who parameter that is supposed to be a string and whose default value is world. So I can say now hello Clever, and it's going to say hello to me. And those are comments. As you can see, we follow this kind of HTTP1 style of header and body. So you have like the section header, and then you have these things, those things that are just like HTTP headers. They are the first thing that comes after the first line. And then you have this blank line, just like HTTP protocol. And then you have the body of the command. And in this case, now we are actually using a programming language. So print is a command, and hello, who is a string with interpolation. So the second thing I'm going to show you is configuration, because let's say I want to substitute hello for salute word. You know, like what's the word we are using to salute? In this case, it's going to explode in an error. Whoops. So we have to define salute word, and so one way of doing that would be using $env, and that's going to get some value from the environment variables, and then we can define a default value. If this key is not set, then we use a value we define here. And that's how most programming languages would do that, but it's kind of stupid, you know, because it's too much work for something that's supposed to be so commonplace everywhere. So instead of using env to extract a key, and if that doesn't exist, etc., like writing a whole lot of code, we're going to create a configuration, and that's configuration / salute. And we're going to say that we have this specific word. Again, that's a string. It's always good to say which type this value is supposed to be. and then we can give it a default value. That's hello. And that's it. Now, if we run now hello, we're going to say hello Clever. Okay, so we could change the default value to hi and see that it's going to change. Okay, so what's going on here? You know, like it could be just a simple like fixed way of setting maybe constant here, but actually we can say something like that. Salute word is hi. No, it's not hi. It's hello. Hello word, or maybe with a capital letter, and say hello to you, programmers. Hello, programmers. You know, so the idea here is that you have always, for most configuration, you're going to set on your programs a prefix, and then you have like the specifics of this specific prefix. You know, so salute underline word, and it's going to be available for usage on any commands or procedures, etc. And that's how most things on now work. So if you want to define comments, you have this way of doing that. You can define system comments. You have this configuration and constants, etc. All of those things are going to end up as sections inside this document. And the idea is that you should not be writing a lot of code for things that are common. So it's commonplace to have configuration coming from environment variables. You usually want to define a default value, and why would you write a lot of code for that? You know, like handle the cases where the environment variable is missing or it's not valid, etc. So instead of doing all that, now just encourages you to use this kind of different syntax this language has. Okay, so that's the idea. In the next videos we are going to show some other things about now. It's a very interesting language, very different from the usual, and that's it. Thank you very much. See ya. Bye.